G'day, it's Phil here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through $2 coins again, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins, and coins worth more than face value. Again, we've got my $2 collection book here already partly filled with the commemorative coins that we found so far. As we go through, we'll just mainly be looking through the reverses, just looking for the commemorative coins. Just a quick recap of what we've got so far. We've got the 2012 Gold Poppy and the Green Dove from 2014. 2013 Coronation eludes us as yet. And then we have the 2015 Lest We Forget, and the Remembrance coin from 2015 as well. We've got the 2016 changeover, and then we get into some Olympics. I've got the blue and the black rings for the 2016 Olympic team coins, and I have got the Paralympic team coin from 2016. I'm missing the 2017 Remembrance Day, and I've got a 2017 Lest We Forget coin. And then we come into Possum Magic. I'm missing one of those from 2017. And I'm still yet to find an Eternal Flame, Lest We Forget, from 2018. 2018 also brought the Invictus coin for the Invictus Games that were held in Sydney, Australia. And then we've got some Gold Coast Commonwealth Games from 2018, which I've got all three of. We've got the Armistice coin from 2018. It's turned around a bit, rotated there, but I've got that one. And then on the next page, we start Mr Squiggle. He's got 4 coins, and I've got 2 of the 4 from 2019. Then we've got the Wallabies coin from the 2019 World Cup, and the Police Remembrance coin, the Repatriation 100 Years of Repatriation coin, and I've got a Jodie Clarke Effigy 2019. 2020 brings the T20 Women's World Cup coloured coin and the 75th anniversary of the end of the Second World War, the tricolour coin. I've got the Firefighters coin, which is part of the collection that includes the police, the firefighters, and the ambulance. First responders, that's the word I'm thinking for. And then we're missing the 2021 Aboriginal flag, which was from the set in 2021. Recently come out into circulation from the Royal Australian Mint, so I'll hopefully be able to find that very soon. And then we get into the 2021 coins, the 2021 Tokyo Olympics. The coins are dated 2020, and then we have 5 of those for the rings. We have a Paralympic coin set to soar, and then we have got 3 of the 4 Wiggles coins that came out this year for 2021. So it's a long-winded explanation of what we've got. At the back, we've got some one oddity, coloured, textured Wiggles coin, plus some low mintage and other type of oddities. I've got a few 2011s. I've got a coin that's drilled through, some big head 1999 or small head 1999s, a couple of other 2019s and so forth. And at the back, my date run that runs with the annotations that come along with this folder. So that's my date run. So when I finally finish this book, I'll put the colours with the date run, and I'll have a full book from start to finish, hopefully. Anyway, it's a long-winded explanation of where we're at the moment. So we'll get into the coins now. Get into the coins and have a hunt through. I'm pulling out the commemorative coins and the coloured coins. The standard type is the Aboriginal Elder, which is that coin there. And I'll be going through all of those at the end to pull out those from lower minted years. That might work a little bit better. A bit of lighting changes. I need to get a light box. Much better. Anyway, we're into it now. Pulling out the coins, looking for the colours and the commemoratives. First roll is a 2019 Jodie Clarke. That's a lower minted coin, so I'll keep that to the side. That's a 2020, which I have a lot of, and there it's highly minted. We won't be keeping that. So another 2020. So we're first through the first roll. As we go through, what I'll be doing is mainly pulling out the colours or the commemoratives explaining what they are, annotating it, and then laying it on the table. The next time we see that coin, if we do indeed see the same coin again, I'll just lay it down without necessarily noting what it is. Although the $2 coins come so few, I'll probably get stuck explaining it again anyway. But that's what we'll do, and then once we get into this third or fourth roll, if I can stop gas bagging, we might speed up a little bit. It makes the $2 hunts a little bit quicker. I'd like to get a bigger float, hunt through a little bit more $2 coins, but not always possible. And so that makes the $2 coins hunts relatively quick, because the rarity of the coloured coins is such that you're not pulling out and stopping and starting and talking about them so much. Which is also another reason why they're great to collect. Oh my goodness, look at that! Finally, one in circulation. So very happy about this. This is the Eternal Flame, The Lest We Forget from 2018. Let me see, is that... No, it's not rotated. It looks a bit rotated. So let's zoom in on that, because we haven't seen that one at all in the hunt. It's got $2 on it, and then Lest We Forget on the left-hand side, and then Eternal Flame starting from here and going around that way. So the depiction in the middle, which is quite full and does look quite enamelled compared to some other coins that we have, is of the Eternal Flame at the War Memorial. The Eternal Flame signifying the eternal struggle and the remembrance that we give to our fallen soldiers and comrades. So for me, that is a fantastic find. It's in really good nick too, which I'm really pleased about. Got a bit of condensation on it for my hot hands, but yes, very nice. So finally, the Eternal Flame out of noodling. Very happy about that. Oh, but look at this. What have we got here? 5 cents. Been jibbed. I'll take that. 5 cents instead of $2, and the Eternal Flame been jibbed. But there we go. Very happy, very talkative. Finally gets the Eternal Flame. Good one, Phil. So we get into the next roll. We continue looking. Eternal Flames is one of the coins that I recently swapped with Simbunji down in Tasmania, and Simbunji only just the other day put out a video opening the coins that I sent her. So we have a Gus. This is the Mr Squiggle coin. So it's a depiction of one of the characters from the Mr Squiggle television show that ran for a significantly long time on the Australian Broadcasting Corporation's channel 2 in Australia. No longer runs. This is from 2019. The show no longer runs, but it holds a very sort of close place in a lot of people's hearts because it did run for so long. So a couple of generations of kids who grew up in Australia from the 60s, 70s, 80s will remember Mr Squiggle and the characters. So I'm not sure if I've got Gus. Gus might be a new one. I know I am missing 2, so we'll have a look and see if that is indeed a second for the book today. But we'll keep going. So it's great. Eternal Flame and Mr Squiggle. Colours that we don't often see. We're seeing a lot of Olympic coins and Wiggles coins at the moment. But we don't see some of the older ones. Obviously they're getting harder and harder to find. Oops, nearly off the table. Oh, there we go. We have a 2021, which is a Captain Feathersword from the Wiggles collection. So, in comparison to the older style Mr Squiggle, very sort of similar in design. Very similar. A little bit bigger in the middle for the character design, but the outside $2. I've just flipped it around from the top to the bottom and the name. So very similar sort of concepts, not particularly hard to replicate for children's characters. I had a comment in my videos just this week asking whether or not I thought the Wiggles coins were worthwhile having. I probably don't have enough rolls here to go through my whole of my thought process in relation to those, but basically any coins that are targeted at children that can help them get into coin collecting is okay by me. I mean, the coins themselves are of a low enough mint to make them collectible. They're not rare in any means, and no collector of fine world coins is going to be wanting a Mr Squiggle set, but they are collectible enough to have collectors want to have them and in good order, and they're easy to come by in relation to the coloured coins when you noodle through them. So I don't mind them. I understand why they're there, and as a kid, if you're given $2, especially $2 coin, say as a Tooth Fairy coin, similar to the Tooth Fairy coin itself, you'll remember that, and in years down the track, you may well start the hobby or continue a hobby because of that. So anything that keeps the hobby going and keeps people interested in collecting coins is okay by me. And yes, they are cheesy. I quite fully acknowledge that there's a cheesiness in relation to them, but that's the way it is for kids. So there we are, we're done. We have a Mr Squiggle coin, we have a Wiggles coin, we've got a lower minted 2019 Jodie Clarke, but the plum of the hunt for mine, obviously because it is new for the book, is the Eternal Flame from 2018. My first noodled. So fantastic find. So I'm going to put that in the book, but before I do that, and obviously that's a bit of a loser, the old 5 cents. I'm going to go through all of the Aboriginal elders, and I'll be back very shortly just to tell you if there's anything of any interest and any note in those, and then we'll put them into the book. Thanks for that. See you soon. Well, thank you for waiting. I'm back again from the Aboriginal elders. I've pulled out a 2011, which is the low minted Aboriginal elder. So that's a nice pull. It's similar to the 2019 Aboriginal. The 2019 is a bit higher, but 2011, always good to grab out and put in. Had a look through the book. Move these up slightly. Had a look through the book. And yes, if you remember, Gus is one that we need for the book. So we get to put 2 new coins in for the book this week, Gus and the Eternal Flame. So we'll take the Gus placeholder out, and we will put in Gus, and then we will flip over to the front of the book and see that the Eternal Flame needs to be replaced or put into the book from its placeholder. So we'll take that one out. And we will put this one in. $2. Yes. Put that one in. Very nice. So we have another 2 filled up into the book. We just need Bill from the Mr Squiggle set. We need the Aboriginal flag. So the second page is looking quite good. The first page, as predicted, is not so great. This top part will be the hardest part to find. We'll get some of these eventually. The Happy Hush should come around, and the Rosemary Remembrance Day. I haven't seen a lot of those, so I'm going to maybe have a focus on that one. Yeah, 2.1 mil on those. Not particularly light, but I don't see very many of them around, and I'm not sure I even have one in my wider collection. But $2 coin book continues to fill slowly but surely, which is great. I've got my placeholders there, and today's other coins, the low mints and Captain Feathersword. Excellent. So once again, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate that you watch. If you feel like it, you can give me a like and subscribe if you want to see more of my content. But thank you, and in a couple of more days you'll see me noodling again, so I will see you then, and we'll have more coins. Thanks. Bye.